Hello, my crafty friends. I was gonna rest today, but I couldn't. I really wanted to sew something. So for that reason, I got myself an older jeans, how you call it, jeanses, and I was gonna make a nice bag out of it in order to go to the store or groceries or something. So I was gonna just sew something, and it's better than nothing, right? Because my client is gonna come tomorrow, and she's gonna bring me another dress. But meanwhile, I could do a little bit of that bag. For that, I'm getting my Fiskars, really nice self-healing mat, and some old jeanses. Jeez, I don't know that word, jeanses. So in order to sew it, I first have to cut it. When I saw the video about it, it seems pretty simple to me. And of course, I couldn't find my big ruler. Don't know where did it go. Okay, anyways. So I'll do my best with a smaller ruler and see how that goes. For that, let me cut first. I'm gonna skip the pillow and everything. I don't have pillow enough. I just have a little bit left for my client's project. So not even enough for like a wasted on a bag. Bag is an unnecessary thing. So I use my chalk every time I sew something, and I'll try to connect these two lines right, like in the back there, and here, what it says 11. Yeah, I think it says 11. Should say 11 here, but since I don't have my long ruler, I hope not to mess it up. Well, if it's slightly curved, it wouldn't be a big deal because it's just a bag. You could always adjust it however you need it. So, where's my 11 here? Oh, something here. Oh, 11. Stranger Things. Right. I totally didn't connect it yet. Okay. Stranger Things. Yeah, that was the thing. That was really good. First, I was resistant to watch it. I was like, oh, it's childish. I don't want to do it. But then I was getting more and more into it and more into it. And then finally I was like, when are we going to watch Stranger Things? Yeah. It's always happening to me that way. I'm resisting something now here too. I think I'm resisting the Braveheart now. I keep putting it off, like setting it on the side, but I know how much I'm gonna love it when I actually watch it. So, okay, just cut. Since it wasn't my original jeanses, I'm using this free scissors. I'm so glad I left them here without taking them to Moscow. Because last time I flew out of Moscow real quick without packing or anything. I literally had the plane in the next day, and then the planes got canceled. Okay, am I on camera or not? So I didn't bring nothing pretty much this time, and I did know that they are here, so I can sew because it's free. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. I'm not kidding. That is like essentials for sewing. I don't know, am I on camera? Where am I even? Let me see. What am I doing? Can anybody see? Okay, maybe. I also prepared this little thing. It's like, it was on my hat, but I decided not to use it on my hat. It was too much, like 3 years old girl, 5ish, and I didn't use it, so I saved it, and it's probably for that bag. Now I gotta cut it I got a second part, so that would be a little bit harder because already the one is cut. So the second part has to be exactly the same. Ding, 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 ding. Not in 11 wise, but just like exactly the same length and everything, that I wouldn't be having problems when I sew it together. Oh, I love my GoPro now. I used to use it very, very tiny for the last year. I think I got it like a year ago, and I didn't know how to use it until one job I was working like on the side, little volunteer, and they say, oh, you get for this work you get GoPro for free and it's worth $500. I was like, really? Maybe I should use my GoPro. And I did, and I absolutely love it. It just, they recommended to us, whoever was participating in the project, to get like a hand mount. So with that head mount, you could actually do a lot and see a lot, rather than like before I couldn't see anything. So I was working with the GoPro on my chest, and it wouldn't film anything, just some kind of parts of the world, not real world. Okay, let me see. I think I might be needing a iron. I might need an iron. Seems like it's mostly it's good. So I'm getting a ruler, and what is in the frame, and I'm getting a chalk again. Chalk, and draw a little thin line. Good thing about chalk, it's going away. It's going out right away, even before you start sewing. So it's just really easy to use. Okay, let's see. That was the first one, that was the second one. I'm getting it out of the way, and I'm gonna cut a second part like this. Well, now it could be 12 because we didn't measure it. It's just for the reference. I use it that the line would go somewhat straight. Okay, that's that 12 part. 12 is here, and 12 is over here. So I get this. Even though I saw that video how a person does it, but everybody is so different, you guys. Like whoever's in a sewing world, anyways, the person does its own way. You know what I mean? There's no two the same seamstress. All the girls bring something else to the project, and that's like, you can, of course, you repeat after somebody when you do stuff, or maybe you do it on your own, like I did with my bracelets. It was totally mine. I came up with that. I didn't see it anywhere, so it was just totally mine. So 100% exclusive. But there is videos about like this bag, what I'm making and all. So anyways, I'm gonna do it my own way. Now let's measure and see what we got. One length, absolutely great. That's totally matches. So I'm going to, yeah, that's my Tim Holtz scissors because I can't do any project without them. And I got for myself a nice shorts. Yeah, maybe if I do something here, yeah, which I might, because I don't wear that small shorts. Maybe I will at some point. Yeah, very, very nice shorts now. Oh gosh, they're gorgeous. Yeah, so I have a leftover, so the shorts, probably not gonna use them. I hope not. for that bag because I could use them as shorts. Ding. So now let me see what she does. Oh, apparently she probably cut that line. And then she's gonna press, I think. Oh no, she puts the pillow on it, which I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna cut because it's already very steady fabric. You don't need pillow really for the groceries bag or whatever. So cutting out that. Even if it not will be a grocery bag, it might be just a bag for, like, you know, go to the laundry machine, which we don't have a laundry machine right now. We might need to go to a laundromat somewhere. So that would be very useful, that bag, I think. Wow, this fabric is so rewarding. It's a little stretchy, but that scissors, fray scissors, Jesus Christ, they do pretty well. See, I can't go one day without sewing now. It's just so awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, let me see how it will do like this. Personally, I like to press every time I do something. So that one I definitely gonna press after I'm done. Whoa, that's gonna be a big bag. Wow, I'm so excited. Okay, big piece of fabric. It wasn't my jeans, so I don't feel bad about it. Now the second part. Where is it? Yeah, right here. See, it's fraying on, like, purposely. It's not like somebody made a mistake. No. Get that out and start doing it. I appreciate the scissors a lot. I wasn't here for 1.5 years and nobody needed them. Nobody grabbed anything. It's amazing how I got here and everything was just how I left 1.5 years. It was amazing. Nothing got broken, nothing got stolen. Well, one disaster happened, but it was a hurricane. Just one little punch, Martha Stewart's punch got broken, and it's the only one thing. I was so amazed because everything was intact, stayed on its place where I left it. It's a miracle. The person who took care of me was doing really, really good job with that. Nothing got stolen, nothing got broken. Wow, that was great. I got excited. I got back like on Sunday, I think. I got back on Sunday, and Monday they closed all the flights. So I was like, oh gosh, good thing I didn't start packing because I would stick there for a week if I would pack. Okay, that's 2 big pieces, you guys. I could do a dress, I mean a skirt if I would need it to. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, before pressing, I'm gonna cut the unwanted part, which is thick, this thick part. Okay, let me see. Yeah, and then I'm gonna press, and then I'm gonna cut whatever it says in the video to cut. So just getting out the part, the thicker part, what you usually rip with the ripping tool. But you don't need to rip this project. It's not like you're saving any fabric. No. You're just doing simple. Even though I brought my ripping tool here. Where is it? Yeah, I brought my ripping tool. Where am I anyways? Why am I upside down? Okay, so that's ripping tool. And a weird filter or something, because I don't see these colors. Okay, whatever GoPro is doing, I don't have any control with. I asked ChatGPT how to make the filter nice. I mean, auto filters and auto balance, auto white balance, nice. But I didn't do it. So I was just letting it go as it runs, and I didn't do manual white balance. I thought it would be just too much efforts for this one little camera. I have a nice big camera, I just never use it anymore. It's like Panasonic, like that huge. Okay, nobody sees anything I'm showing. Hey. Okay. Cutting it. I don't know if I need to cut that bottom part. I don't think she did. I don't know. I'll just leave it for now. Because machine is not gonna take this well. It's kind of thick. I mean, my machine. Of course, professional machine would do. But my Genome new home, it's very tiny. It's cheap machine. And even for cheap machine, I did so many items, maybe 20 items already. Okay, I think I have to get it a little bit up. Like this, yeah. Because I don't see much what I'm doing. Yeah, something like this. I have to have it on camera. Oh, those volunteering project what I supposed to work for, just get a GoPro, said that you get a mount on the head, and then when you get this mount, you're gonna see everything. Which is pretty much true. I just need to used to it, because I'm not really used to mounts. I used to film with tripods a lot in my cameraman days, so I know how to film. If I would ever find a job, I wouldn't have to sew, but I still would love to sew. It's my like a passion, or kind of like a hobby, because my mom was sewing since I was very little, and I saw how she does it, and I learned from her. And then I went to study a little bit how to sew like a certificate. I got certificate and all. So I just love doing this. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love it. So fun, so fun. So getting this, setting it on the side. And I will cut the strip like this from another piece. Alright, but for that I need to first rip a little. It's already different than the girl is showing. See, everybody make the video slightly different. I'm so tired today. I got up at 1 a.m. I couldn't believe it. 1 a.m. So I went to bed at 11 p.m. and got out of bed at 1 a.m. and I thought I'm gonna go back to sleep, but every time I tried to go back to sleep, I would just lay there with the closed eyes. Nothing happened. Nothing, no sleepness, no tiredness. I was like, jeez, what's going on? Can't sleep whatsoever. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Doctor told me to take a sleeping pill, so I did around 11. And then after I did the sleeping pill, it took me 2 hours only to get like going again. And then of course I'm dead tired the whole day. At 8 I lost hope to go back to sleep. 8 a.m. I got up and started to make a bracelet for the client, and I was super happy that somebody actually noticed me on the marketplace. It was a huge surprise. I was super happy. I was like, what, already? I just posted my bracelet like a day ago, right? And somebody texted me, hey, I would like to have your bracelet like in a gray. No, I was so happy. I was just thrilled. And of course I couldn't wait to make it. Maybe that's the reason why I didn't sleep, because I wanted to get into this project as far as I can, but it's better sleep. And of course, at 8, I lost hope that I'll go back to sleep, so I went to make a bracelet, and it took me until noon. So at noon, I noticed that I'm crashing completely, like that crashing. Crushing Russian, how they call me. Crushing Russian. And I went to sleep again at 12, like afternoon, which was what was like 12 hours, right? I was awake for 12 hours. And apparently I got up again at what, 12, 1, 2, at 2:30 actually. I don't know how anybody can sleep like this. It's totally not normal. I don't like it one bit, but what can I do? How it goes nowadays. Well, I made this project done. She wanted a card, sympathy card. I got her a card. And I got her a bracelet, which I was really, really happy about. And she wants me to order something. I know I did. So it took me a while to find it, like in a cheaper version of what she wanted. And then I was like, yeah, that would be time to sleep, but no. Not even. Everything is falling. I don't have a control over stuff, but okay. What are you gonna do with that pillow? This pillow is not my thing. It just I just use it for a project. I want to save it for a project. I don't want to throw it out. But okay, where's my favorite iron? Iron is another thing I really love. Oh my goodness, it doesn't go in. So let me get this straight. I want to say, let me get it straight. No, this one I have to get wet. Yeah, and this one probably. For a reason that it has to be a little bit damped. Oh, I mean damp. Oh gosh, I don't know this word. Damn. No, it has to be a little bit damp. The word I'm looking for is to say that it has to be a little bit wet, but I don't know how to say it. A little bit damp, I think. Oh gosh, sorry about this. I know that's not the matter of stupid. It's the matter that I don't use this word and I don't know this word for that reason. I'm like, if I would know it, I would know it. So, get my fabric. At least I prepared something. It's already a big progress. Now I'm gonna press it, how I usually do. Love to iron too. I'm like old-fashioned person. We rarely ever iron anything here. It's not in a custom, I guess. It's a little more wet when I was going for, but since it's just a bag, it wouldn't matter. Yeah. Na. Can you imagine, guys, that actually humming something considered a neurosis? When I read it, I was like, what? Why? My mom was always humming something when she was doing stuff or taking a shower. I was like, that's bullshit. And then I analyzed it, and it did make sense that it's probably a neurosis. Who doesn't have neurosis in this society? Tell me. One war from another side, another war from another side. Always this thread of something happens. It's seriously, who doesn't have a stress nowadays? Show me that person. I'll be very surprised, because everybody do, or everybody does. I'm not sure how you say that, but yeah, everybody does. I don't see one person who would be like completely relaxed, laying on the beach or next to the pool, having as much money as she wants or he wants. It's not the life. So no wonder we have here a bunch of neurosis. We're humming. And as always, I don't know where's the accent supposed to go, humming or hemming. Probably humming, I think. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to speak, but over well. Okay, I think that's great. Yeah, that's a big fabric. Too bad I didn't plan to make a dress, to make a skirt out of it. Wow, that's fantastic fabric. That's a lot. That's totally enough for a good tote. I guess the name of that bag is a tote. The only thing, I don't have a fabric to go inside. I probably will just leave it as is, because inside it's supposed to be some kind of fabric, like a bedside fabric or something. I don't know. I don't have enough. I mean, I can go look for it at some point. I'm sure I'm not gonna make it in one sitting. Maybe I'll go back tomorrow to it and finish it up. It's already been pleasurable, very pleasurable. All this ironing and all this nice cutting, and realizing that he saved all my stuff. That's really incredible. When I saw this Frey scissors, I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, baby, you saved my stuff. Nobody stole it. Nobody needed it. Which is actually, yeah, if people don't sew in a regular basis like I do, all the time, they don't probably give a two rad asses about this scissors. It's me. For me, it's a treasure, right? And I bought it, and I was hunting for it, and saved coupons, and that it would be cheaper and all. But for somebody who doesn't do it in a daily life, which is lots of people don't sew nowadays. It's not like back in the days when like Edgar Casey was alive. Those girls, women, they sew a lot for kids and everything. But now you don't have to. You buy cheaper than the fabric. I mean, you buy cheaper the whole ready item than you can buy a fabric. Oh my gosh, I love that fabric though. It's so nice, and it's just so big. Oh my goodness. Yeah, not much light in here, but in the sewing room where's machine, I got good light he gave me. There was a light for Zoom meetings, and it's like a round lamp, and it just light up the whole area with the sewing projects machine and everything, and a needle and all that. It's a really nice lamp. What's wrong with my accent? Gosh, I can't get it right because I didn't sleep the whole night, pretty much. That's what it is. Okay, seems fine now. Ironed, pressed. Get this out of here. I don't know if we're gonna need this or not. I mean, it's probably fine, but undo the iron. It's one of the greatest iron. It has a steam on it. The name of it is what is the name? Vitessa. It's such a romantic name, Vitessa. I have an iron Vitessa, you guys. I never knew. I didn't know. I actually didn't know what I have. Vitessa, I guess. Okay, where is my ruler? I'm sure I placed it somewhere. Oh, that's my project from today. Where's... Oh yeah, it's right there. Oh gosh, I found my ruler. How nice. That's a big one. So now I'm gonna have to do something else. It's like cutting it straight or something. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, she does. She didn't cut it straight yet. She cut 20 centimeters out of the bottom. Okay. 20 centimeters out of the bottom. Okay, 20. Let me see. Out of the top. No, I think she cuts it out of the bottom. 20. Let me see. I don't want to mess it up. It's such a big fabric. Oh. I know that I don't have another jeans right now. What I could spare. It's all the great stuff from the past. I used to have them like 20, but then I got here, 4 years ago, and I threw them out. What made me? Who hell knows? I threw out all the jeans, old, really nice and thick fabric. This one is a thin, it's a, you know, how you call it, stretchy fabric. But those was very many jeans, 20 jeans, like very, very thick. Very thick. No, I don't want to have accent. It's so frustrating. I don't like to have an accent. Okay, how she does it? 20 centimeters and she just cuts it. Okay, 20. The thing is that I have it in the trapezium. I would now, I don't know if she did in inches or centimeters. What she did, 20. Go. Oh, she made it square. I see. She made it square first. Okay, my task would be now to make it square. No, 20 centimeters go later. That's another step. So I get it together, 2 corners, and probably that corner too, and I make it just that I would be. Why would I need to cut it all as wide as possible, right? Why would I even bother? Maybe in her case she wanted it like square, and I'm not worrying about the square. Trapecia. Oh gosh, I can't speak at all. Trapecia, something with the corners. It's perfectly fine with me. Trapezium. Who knows? Peugeot. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like to look retarded. I don't like to sound retarded, for one thing. Not even look. So I go here again, the same principle. I kind of align the corner for the reference with 12, and I kind of aligned it here, so I get that big huge ruler like this, and I get this out, all of it, connecting it to 12. So that way it will be how she wanted it. Just a square. Right? Might be better even, I don't know. If she does it that way, it's probably gonna be better. My fraying treasure. I don't call it scissors, I call it a fraying treasure. I wanted the scissors so bad. Because in the Soviet Union where I grew up, we did have nothing. We literally had nothing. My mom had a few pins to sew and a thread, and that was it. And of course scissors, some sort of very heavy, very like nothing like that fancy, just regular iron scissors. If she would see the tools I have now, oh my gosh, she would be so excited for sewing. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, how they did in Soviet Union. But the fabric was cheap. Everything was very cheap, for one thing. And the fabric was cheap. You couldn't find items nowhere. China didn't export it yet to us. And China, so we didn't have anything. Like I had literally one spare underwear. Sorry for mentioning. One, only one. That was crazy to have one underwear. I mean, you have to wash it every day pretty much, and I did. And we of course didn't have female product. Of course we found out that there is a female spots in the 90s somewhere when they got imported something. So we were really, really happy about that. That was just one of the best thing ever. Because before I had to like do all this laundry all the time, wash it by hands. Of course we didn't have laundry machine. I was like all the time changing. And people were clean in there. People wanted to stay clean. Nobody wanted to be a pig. So we were trying our best to stay clean, but we didn't have nothing. Nothing. When in the 90s, the first kind of items like skirts or little like top, t-shirts started to show up. We were crazy about it. We were like, going nuts to get one t-shirt. Of course, we would get like two at some point with the time, right? And we would get this, laundry again every other day. Every day. The next day you would have a fresh t-shirt. So I know how to live with nothing, like literally nothing at all. When people are young, they're still very, very happy. So it doesn't matter to anybody really over there. So that the good thing about it, that they like light about it. But my mom was always worrying like what to wear. She was a big like a public figure. She was a script writer. She had to go on a stage, and when she didn't have any clothes or anything, of course she would have to sew. That's out of the question. It's not even a question. She would get to sewing. She would get some fabric. She would start sewing a whole bunch. Like for the next premiere of her movie, she would get a nice dress. She would be dressed up going on the stage. And everything changed in the 90s, luckily. Items started to show up, and people started to be less poor. We were kind of like getting one item at the time. I remember my salary was $40. And because I stayed with my mom, she didn't want me to go anywhere, by the way. And I stayed with my mom, and she said, okay, you can spend your $40 on a skirt because you don't have anywhere to go to work with. right? How you could work if you don't have any clothes on you? Like, you have to have at least one change. So she let me know, save up all my $40 for the month of work, you guys, the whole month. And then I bought the skirt and a little kiosk, and it was so big deal. I was so happy about it. And of course, when people are young, they're happy about everything. And it was just like this jeans skirt, a little above the knee, I think. And as far as I remember myself, my mom was sewing for me too, because on the premiere we had to go together, right? She wouldn't leave me behind, of course. And she has about 20 movies, so she was like taking me everywhere with her. And when I got to this college about the show business, everybody was already like, everybody knew me and say, oh, hello, and they let me pass, and I got like a high scores, and I was in that college just because of my mom. Well, my mom says that because I was smart, but it's from her perspective. Maybe not that smart. If I would be smart, I would skip to America beforehand, a long time ago. No, I got to America about 33, I think I was. Okay, it's been 41 minutes. 41 minutes of pleasure, of a pure joy of this cutting and sewing. I mean, not sewing yet, but cutting and ironing. Cutting, ironing pleasure. Wow, I think I'm done with all this. Yeah. So now what she wants me to do, she wants me, yeah, I already done this part. Now she wants me to cut 20 inches or something. 20 centimeters, not inches. Oh, it says centimeters, but I really doubt it. Centimeters, really? What? I'm not sure that I got it right. This 20 centimeters is literally nothing. Let me see. I think she's showing 20 inches. Or not. Let me see. I'm confused now. Which is easily with me. I get confused easily. Well, I'm almost old. 20 centimeters, where is it? Inches are here. Maybe this. Maybe that. No, that's inches. I'm gonna be suffering now looking for centimeters. Okay, here I guess. What? That's 15. 15 and 5. Oh, what about this ruler? All the rulers he saved me. That's incredible guy. It's like I got there after 1.5 years. Everything was on its place. Like all the rulers were sitting there. Exciting and amazing. I was like, you saved my rulers? Really? No, I don't see any centimeters in here. Gee. I guess I have to ballpark it. So 15 is here. That would be 0 and 5 more. Where's my 0? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here? Oh yeah, that's about what she shows, right? That's about what she shows. Okay. Okay then. Getting into the alignment on this healing mat. Healing mat he saved too. That's the other thing he saved for me. The healing mat. 2 or 3 of them. Lots of healing mats. Self-healing mats. Like I said, there was a crafting room, and it was just sitting there. And who can brag this that they got somewhere 1.5 years later, and it was still there, sitting like nothing happened. So I just went straight to sewing again. I was like, exciting, exciting. Okay, getting. I hope I'm cutting right. I don't know. Anyways, it's gonna be how you call it, just a tote. It's not gonna be anything important. Even if I cut wrong something, I am okay, I think. What could go wrong with that scissors? Oh my god, I'm so proud of it. So proud to have it. Okay, so now what she does with that 20 centimeters. Oh, she does kind of like a different angle. 12 in the bottom. 12 in the bottom. Okay, she does. $12 in the bottom. And what else? I don't get it. I have to have this part too. Yeah, go back. Okay, 20 centimeters, then cut. Then 1, 2, 12 and 16. 12 and 16. 12 and 16. And then she cut them into 2 different parts or something. 12 and 16. And the lengthwise, not showing. 12, 16, 16, 12, 16, 12, and then cut. Oh, okay, somewhat. One. So 16 goes to that part. Oh, let's see. 16. I don't have many rules with centimeters because I don't need it here. Let's see, how can I do it? 16 and 12. I guess 0 put in the middle, 5-ish. Zero. And then goes middle, 5-ish and 5-ish here. I guess it seems correct. Or it doesn't. One more time. I'm still tired, sleepy. 5-ish. 5-ish. 5-ish here, and here's 0. So get the straight line. If my mom sees me from another world, she'll be so happy. I have all of that stuff. Oh, almost an hour. 12 centimeters now. 0. We go 6. We go 6. It's a very comfortable ruler because it does all this 0 stuff. That would give us 12, 6 and 6. Yeah, just the only thing I got it a little bit earlier. Right there, right there, right there. Okay. 6 and 6. And in order to get 16, we need to have 8 and 8. Of course. It's simple. 5, 6, 7, 8. I hope it's 8, because I don't see much. So I get this out like this. Ding, ding, ding. And I get this 8 on another side. How they say this Russian proverb, aim for a long time and cut only once. Something like this. I don't know how to translate it. I actually started making an app, Russian proverbs in English, proverbs. Didn't make it. Would be a nice app. Okay, seems okay. Slightly curved, but let's check. I like inches better. 2.5, 3 and 3. Well, that a little like this, like this. Not a big deal if not. Now I'm going for that clippers. I mean clips. I used to see them here. Toe warmer. Wow. I have a toe warmer. Super nice. I used to have clippers here. I hope they're still here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I even remembered where I have them. It's not happening every time, you guys. Most of the time I don't know where's my stuff. I should fill it up with the sewing supplies. It's a nice bag saying M, which is me. Okay, nice. Nice. So we get these clippers on top, another clipper here, and probably one in the bottom. Wouldn't hurt. Still kind of uneven seems to me, but maybe it's all good. One more time. Measure. For one thing, this line probably should be straight like this. Or at least it seems to me. I don't know, maybe I'm inadequate, but if I do this, that all is gonna be different right away. So 16